altruist pattern. So, what we know about the altruist pattern for them is they're definitely driven by that social interaction, working with and through other people in a really harmonious way. We would describe them as being people orientated and really quick to connect with others. Whilst they're being quick to connect, they also want to make sure their job's done to a really high standard. So, we'll see with the altruist pattern, they're naturally driven towards service. Help you? How can I help you get the best outcome? So they definitely suit people orientated roles and service driven roles. So for them, with that being quick to connect, you'll find that they're really easy to talk to. They get along with a wide variety of people. They're naturally really harmonious and agreeable, and they want to work within a team. So again, great team players, wanting to make sure that they can work quite quickly, and they love variety, love working on a few things at a time, talking to customers, and then doing a really high quality work. So for them, they need to understand the requirements of their role. They will want to know what's expected of me and how can I minimize risk within my own role, because they'll be quite accountable to making sure they can deliver to that high standard. And they won't want to disappoint people because of that high social drive. They'll want to please others. So again, if you're managing them, make sure that you set those clear expectations. They thrive in an environment that's not competitive. So what you don't want to do is make an altruist compete against others. So that environment, if they're competing against a peer or a colleague, for them, that will create a bit of conflict and they definitely won't wear well to that environment. When you're recognizing them, they do like a little bit of that public recognition. They want to be liked by the people that they're around, again, because they're so service orientated. So the best way to reward them is a little bit of that public recognition. And typically it'll be around things that they do from a service perspective, how they've helped a customer or a client. They will really value that type of feedback. If you have to coach an altruist, areas you might find yourself coaching them around might be around risk. So naturally, as an altruist, they've got quite a low risk profile. They want to protect the team, their peers, their colleagues, even their clients from risk. So if you have to have them experiment, try a new idea, do something different that would involve a little bit of risk, that might be an area you might need to support them and alleviate that feeling that they're going to do something wrong. Because again, they will want to hold themselves to a pretty high standard to do the right thing by their clients, by the business. So they're very diligent from that perspective. The other thing you might want to help move things forward for them is if there's areas of conflict. It might be an uncomfortable conversation they need to have. They will want a really harmonious relationship. So they'll be great at dissolving conflict because they won't want it, but they might be avoiding a conversation if they perceive there's a large amount of conflict around it. So hopefully this has been really helpful on learning more about the altruist pattern.